I wanted to work on the class project because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but he wasn't too sure that he should let me do that because I didn't do so great in the other art class.
And he wanted to work on it, and I said, sure, but I want commitment. You just can't be, kind of a space cadet coming in at random.
He said, okay, you got to do a piece yourself. I said, fine, I'll do a light. Yeah, but no one's ever done a light in my class. Yeah, but I want to do a light. Okay, fine, do a light. I liked his energy, and even though he wasn't too sure about me, he always gave me the benefit of doubt.
Rob Brown came to me in the early 80s. He was like a sponge.
So I'm in the middle of just drawing it freehand into the sand. Usually with something like this I can do that. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes it's just too busy to actually have it come out in glass.
I'm Barry McCarthy. I guess I'm considered a professional painter. Professional, I really have a hard time with. I don't know what that means. I'm not touching anything that the form doesn't need to be there. This is from lunch.
After that, I painted for the summer and then applied to a place called Bolus Glass in Kitchener. And I came to him with my light and a little panel that I'd made. And after a little while, he said, fine, you can be upstairs where we do the church work. So after a little while, he found that I could fire the painted glass in the kilns without losing it, as he called it. He said the person before me had lost everything. So I managed to fire it all, keep track of it, and not lose it.
I mean, he's gone on to do some amazing things. He's doing glass sagging now, and my front doors are done by him, and my bathroom sink is done by him, and I'm proud to show people all the things that Rob has made in the house for me. I've got his lamps, and they're, cascading light on my antique furniture. So Rob and I have become, well, very good friends, but we've stayed friends since his graduating high school.
We're going to be doing hand casting. 2 weeks ago, my wife gave birth to our second son, and right away we pushed his hands into and feet into Play-Doh. Once I had my studio set up, I really needed to explore what everybody else was doing. So I started networking, and I think it was just by chance, doing a weekend workshop in Toronto with Artists in Stained Glass Canada, and got introduced to other artists down in the States. Got to know artists in my same field. I wanted to, at that time, try to get into architectural stained glass. So these people were already in it, and I was watching them, asking a billion questions and getting to know just how happy they were in their field, and I discovered that it really, really wasn't my thing.
I was so impressed by his ability. I can't remember whether he worked on the big one or not. We had so many kids, but that was his baby. He learned how to do glass on that panel, and it was spectacular.
Glass blower in town, he has a little fun too. He took me about 2 years for him to convince him to do this. And it's really hard to make a glass out of these and get it to look straight. Most of the ones out there are really wonky.
I've had other students besides Rob that have gone beyond me and have done very well in the art world, and it's a hard nut to crack, and Rob's doing very well at it. He's pushing the envelope. There's other stained glass artists in the county and in Ontario, as a matter of fact, probably Canada, that's watching him, because he's doing things that they can't do and perform. He designed his own kiln, and that in itself is really quite impressive.
Artists don't generally think of themselves as artists half the time, because a lot of it is business related, making a living, surviving. And for me, I decided a long time ago that I really wanted to work, play, and live in the same community.
In the summertime, I may do 30 to 35 little watercolor studies, and that's where the magic happens.
20 years ago, there used to be maybe 20 of us, craftspeople, probably more, throughout the mill and river works. And as time went on, SARS hit, gasoline prices doubled almost within that time frame. So we had a lot less bus tours, a lot less Americans, the dollar. So there were three big things, but all happened around SARS. So a lot of us have had to readjust how we do business and what our main focus is. And I've been going more towards services, meaning custom work for local clientele.
Having a former student of mine go on to do bigger and better things is the ultimate compliment that any teacher could wish for. As a matter of fact, there's a saying that a student is worth their weight in gold if they've surpassed their instructor.
I've been doing well because I tend to look at what's happening and change with it or develop into new areas. Every couple of years I'll look at the showroom and I'll say, okay, this isn't working, or I need to develop this, or I'll try something new. It's important to play with as many different things as you can. It doesn't have to be in your field of art, and it doesn't have to be necessarily art related. A lot of what we do is just having fun building things.